Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all thinking about dating somebody, what's the lowest in age y'all go? Me? I only go 1 year. So I'm 21. So the lowest age I'm going to is 20. As far as older, you know, that's debatable. But younger, 1 year. So if you 20, if you anything past 20, no. Some other people though, they go a lot lower than just 1 year. Or 2 years. Or 3 years. Or 4 years. It's rough out here, you know, it's pretty strange out here. But we finna get to that. Before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Dan from DanEntertainsU. You already know we back with no reaction video. Today, we got YN Prayer accidentally meets a young girl and gets arrested. Look, I don't even know how you accidentally meet somebody, but we finna see what that's talking about. But before we get into that, man, if y'all new to the channel, if y'all like this kind of content, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that bell so that you know whenever I post on the video, man. We got some great stuff on the way, so make sure y'all subscribe so y'all don't miss it, man. Follow me on Twitch at DanEntertainsU. I put that up here at the top, man. We'll put that at the top right here, man. We'll put that at the top. Man, we play games, but we just chat, man. We laugh, we joke. Man, we do everything on there, so make sure y'all go follow the Twitch, man. Look, thank you, God, for putting me in the position to be able to make these kind of videos, man. Thank y'all for the support, man. It means so much to me. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, man. And y'all know what the deal is, man. Let's get into the video, man. Let's see what it's talking about. A YN Prayer accidentally meets young girl and gets arrested? I was just wondering, like, I would never understand what be going through people's head when they do this, bro. It's just so weird. We not trying this nowhere. We talking about don't try this at home. We ain't trying this nowhere.
Meet 21-year-old Daniel. He's a
No, God. No, bro. He gotta have the same name as me. He got to. Oh my gosh. Listen. You're not making Daniels look good. You're not making Daniels look good, bro.
And today, he came to our sting house to meet up with our adult decoy. But there's one thing. Daniel is talking to just so many hoes across various dating apps that today, he accidentally met up with the wrong one. Or so he claims.
Were you confused about something? Did you forget the age that she told you? You were talking to a bunch of people?
But unfortunately, the Chaska Police Department weren't believing a word of Daniel's story. And of course, all of Daniel's actions led me to ask him one hard-hitting question.
Really, nigga?
It really is a shame to see a YN out here doing a thing like this. Go ahead and grab your bag of popcorn because we've got a lot to get into on this episode of To Skeet a Predator.
First of all, I'm already sick to my stomach. He got my name and he doing this. You making me look bad, bro. What is we doing out here?
Hello?
Yeah. So, which house is it?
I'm right here at the door. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
You have a nice car.
That's my dad's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we got into an accident. So, some guy hit us, so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nervous.
I'm good. I wanted to play Twister.
You can,
Have you ever played?
shit. Probably once before.
Oh, okay. I play where I have you go first and then you put all fours down.
Yeah. How do you even play?
I spin it and then it goes, so
Red.
your left foot goes on red.
How do you know it's not like this?
Cause that's your left foot.
Bro, stop the yawning. You not sleepy, fam. You out here playing Twister at a minor house? What's...
Right hand on blue. Yeah. Left
Look how...
hand on...
Let's switch it. No, you play.
Why?
You play.
Why I gotta play?
I don't want to play.
Fine, I don't wanna play anymore.
You don't play anymore?
No. So what do you wanna do?
We just lay down.
Okay.
Lay down.
Where?
Hmm?
On the couch? It's okay then? Right?
Your what? Your what?
That I'm okay. No. What?
See, this is your cue to get up and go. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to say. We are not talking about anything else. There's no other conversation that needs to be had. As soon as she said that, that's when you grab your wallet, your phone, and your keys, and you get up and you walk out the door. You've already done bad by coming here. She just gave you a way out. They normally don't do this, but she just gave you a way out, bro. Just go.
You knew that. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just asking a question.
Answer it.
Okay, fine, let's just watch a movie.
Oh my.
Why are you being so weird?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What's going on, Daniel? How are you? What's up? You tell me what happened. What brings you here? You don't know? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out what's happening, what's going on. You tell me what happened. What happened? What brings you here?
Chill.
To chill?
Yeah.
With who?
This person.
With a what?
This person.
This person that you know, bro, that you've been texting, talking about doing all this stuff too. Okay. Now you act like you don't know nobody.
And how old is that girl? 18. Is that what she told you?
She just said how old she was. We all heard her say that to you. She just said, "Is it okay if whatever she said?" It went 18 because they wouldn't have bleeped it. Obviously, stop lying. What do you lie for? He was just behind the door. He heard you.
So she told you 18. Do you want to try again?
Right.
Do you want to try and answer the question again? Because, well, you know I have the chat log here, Daniel.
Oh my gosh. He keeps saying my name.
Oh, the chat log. But do you see here, this would be your Snapchat, correct, Daniel? So your picture and everything, your bit emoji. You do say you look older than, and so she did tell you she was before it looks like. That's right. Were you confused about something? Did you forget the age that she told you?
I'm not gonna lie. I was literally like talking to a bunch of people.
You were talking to a bunch of people.
Be for real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You might take your hand out of your pocket phone.
Yes. Oh man.
Just want to make sure you don't have anything on you.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure. So you're talking to a lot of people on the app. Looks like one of them may have told you she was. Did you know that you were coming to meet that person here today?
I don't care how many people you're talking to. I don't care how many girls you got on your phone. You know how old all of them is, and you're not getting them confused because they all look different. They all look different. There's no way you're gonna get girls confused with each other, especially if they age, they skin color. The girl is white. Let's keep it a buck. The girl white, bro. You talking to a bunch of white girls that look the same? Fam, let's be honest, bro.
You sent a message via text. Yo, it's Daniel. She says, hey, see what brings you on here. Then you say you want to see more pictures of her. She sends you more. She says she's and then you say putting years old on Badu as decoys. Do you remember saying that? Right here, this line here.
He finna cry, bro. I can see the tears forming in his eyes. I don't blame you. You should cry, bro. You're going to jail. He knows it.
What kind of decoys were you talking about?
I'm like lost.
You lost what?
I'm like lost.
You're lost. Okay. Your phone number would be, looks like these messages, this is the side that you're on, you messaging. You do know how a text conversation works, right? On a phone, on a smartphone. And this will be her response, is saying, then you say, putting on Badu as decoys. And then you called her. Does that make a little more sense the way I just broke it down? You don't remember that. Okay.
Bro, he got the iPad. He got the iPad in his hand. He done showed you all your details. He done set your phone number and your Snapchat, all that, bro. Stop. First of all, I don't even want to know what you said, bro. I'm disgusted already. Why do people just sit here and lie and I got a whole iPad with everything on it?
You say, why are you on Badu if you were? Do you remember saying that?
Yeah, you do.
I can't really hear you,
I
Daniel.
don't remember.
You don't remember that? Any of it? Do you have short-term memory loss or
Yeah, somewhat.
somewhat? Have you been medically diagnosed with that?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I don't think doctor.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Okay. So you do have short-term memory loss. You have short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
Okay. How long has that been going on?
Like since I was young.
Since you were young. Okay. And how old are you now?
Now I'm 21.
No! Bro, we got the same age, the same name, we got dreads, like, gosh, he making me look so bad. Yo, I promise, Daniels are not like this. Daniels don't do this. He's an exception. He's like outside of the category. This is abnormal. This is not normal.
And what were your plans when you came here?
Oh my God.
Who did you think you were meeting?
That's what I mean, I never talked to her on the app.
To this girl.
Yeah.
You talked to this one here on the app.
Yeah, this was there. That was the
So that's who you thought you were meeting today, which would be Emily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your plan here when you met her?
I don't know.
What's that?
No. Chill.
I'm Daniel. I
I
can't.
don't know. Just to chill.
You don't know, just to chill. Okay. So you had no idea at any point before we came out here how old she was.
Lie.
I mean, I met her on the app, so I assumed she was 18.
But even when she told you she was,
Wait a minute, time out, because I don't understand something. So he met her on an app that's for 18-year-olds? Is that what happened? Because if that happened, then that's very like. Although I don't care if she says how old she is. I don't care if you're playing. I don't care if you're for real. If she says she's that old, if she says she's that young, the conversation needs to stop. If she's joking, oh well, you just lost me because you wanted to play too much. Whatever. My thing is, how are you on that app and you're not of age? That's the confusing part. Cause like you don't think something's wrong with that? You don't think something's up? Like that don't flag something in your head?
how short term is your memory?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to like a bunch of people on the
Talk to a
app.
bunch of people. No, I got you. You say here, why are you in Bedu if you are? That's the message there. Just look at that, think about it long and hard. Try to remember that one, that number, okay? Can you repeat that back to me?
See it.
You see it? I just want to make sure you're actually seeing it. Because now when we go forward a little bit, I'm hoping you can remember this. Okay? All right. Now, you do say that she's... And then here, a little later, you say, do you want to meet up? Yeah, you say you want to meet up and do what? And you ask if she wants some
Oh,
DIC. Do you remember that?
oh no.
What's that? You remember saying that? So, now why say that to someone that tells you they're...
No, I don't even like even read that's my message.
Yes, you do. Stop lying. Why are you lying? You're not fooling nobody. We got messages.
Are you talking to that many women
No, he's not.
I was on the app.
on the apps?
Yes, I was
Okay.
not even like,
So even after she sent you her picture and says she's not sending nudes, after you asked her for nudes,
That's crazy.
you say, I want to meet up and do you want some you don't know who you said that to is what you're saying. Because you seem to be able to coordinate the address she gave you with her and this house. So you seem to be competent enough to get yourself from, what is it, 30 minutes away to this address?
yeah, I mean, I
Right.
don't drive.
Yeah, you drive. And you drove your dad's car
Yeah,
to meet a...
I thought she was 18. Met her on the app.
Where your dad at? Call your dad and tell him what you doing. That's what y'all need to do. Before you take him to jail, call his dad. Call his dad and tell him, hey, look, your son over here at a, you feel me? And then you got my car? Yeah. I bet your dad won't be home when you get home. You ain't gonna have no daddy after that, boy.
Well, it might help if you have your phone on you, right?
Yeah.
It might help if we pulled up your Snapchat conversations recently. So if we go to Snapchat,
You finna
And
delete them.
one of the most recent ones would be, that's the girl you're here to meet today. If you scroll up a little bit. Looks like the whole thread is there, Daniel. You say you're here. You called her a little bit earlier. And do you...
It's not.
It's not what? She's on your friends list. So it looks like we do have the same same profile from what's here on your phone. So if we put 2 and 2 together, Daniel, it looks like you are here to meet for, it looks like sex, because you talk about watching movies and you say you also want to
I legitimately thought she was 18.
Okay, let's get past this, right? Regardless of if she's of age or not. What are you talking about? Like, what? You taking somebody random off an app? Talking about, I want to... She could have every disease in the book. She could be infected. She could have cooties. Everything. She could have every disease known to man. And you like, oh yeah, shawty, I'm trying to do this and that. You want some of this? Bruh, are you good? Are you good? That's how you get abducted. That's how you get shot and killed, bro. That's how you get robbed, all that.
But she told you she was Daniel. How did you think?
I talked to like
So,
and I met her off the app.
so you got mixed up with another 18-year-old you're talking to?
No.
Well, if that's the case, why even continue a conversation with? First of all, do you?
No, because listen, I had her phone number.
Yeah.
So then I added her on Snapchat. I guess I literally forgot I even had her phone number.
You forgot you had her on
Yeah,
Snapchat.
that was even her. So I have like a lot of ads on Snapchat.
Okay. If you look in your Snapchat conversation, you were texting Emily. You said, "I'm here."
Okay, but I'll be honest. I don't even pay attention really to the names.
You just pull up to random people's houses now?
Don't you think that's a little dangerous
Like what?
to be doing?
It is.
Do you live life on the edge? Or?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I just thought it was somebody.
Thought it was someone else. What about when you video chatted her about an hour ago or so, or a couple hours ago? Do you remember video chatting her?
Yeah.
So who did you think you were talking to when you were video chatting her?
Like one of the girls on the app.
Just one of the girls. So you didn't know that it was this blonde girl that you'd been talking to. You didn't know it was her? When you were video chatting her, you didn't know it was her, right?
I remember the
You,
picture.
you remember the face?
Yeah,
But you couldn't put an age to the face? Is that what it was?
I'm not even sure if that was.
So let me get it straight. You thought this was the 18-year-old girl you were talking to. Right. So who's the girl that you were talking to? Because you said you were talking to both, and you got them mixed up. So who do you think the was that you were talking to?
Right.
It was the phone number.
What phone number?
It was the phone number that I had.
On Snapchat, though. You were talking to her on Snapchat. So,
But I was texting one on the phone number.
Okay.
That's when
yep, right there. You see where she says, "I'm," and then you say the message I referenced before, putting decoys.
Wait, let me see.
You see right there. Good old the date. It is whatever that date is right there. Pretty recently, I think, right? Yeah, Tuesday. So pretty recent. You forgot already?
Yeah, I think if I'm really quite honest, I have like a whole bunch of
Oh, it don't matter how many messages you got. They different numbers. You just sending the same message to every single one of them.
Do you actually want to be honest, though?
Yeah,
You do?
yes.
Well, let's start being honest then, Daniel. Because, I've been listening to your bullshit story for the last 20 minutes. Let's switch it up.
What do you mean?
Let's switch it up.
Switch what up?
Don't bullshit a bullshit, Daniel. We should just tell the truth, don't you think? The truth of why you're here, who you were coming to meet, what
Yeah.
you're here to do.
Yeah.
Because you and I both know that you knew that you were coming to meet a girl today.
Yeah.
Okay? Right, Daniel? Do we want to? You want to drop the act?
But he came in here. She asked me how old I thought she was. I said that she was 18.
And then what did she say?
said she was. She said she was.
But what about when you said the decoy thing on the app? What did you mean by that?
What yeah, please.
Because there's a lot of like weird accounts on.
Weird accounts? Yeah. Well, what's a decoy? What does that mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What's a decoy?
I don't know. She said she was.
No, this is something you said. You said she might have been a decoy.
Yeah, because she said she was 13, so I was like, okay, so nice.
So you knew something was up. You knew she probably was a decoy. Think about it, bro. You have a minor, right, on an app that you have to be 18 or older to be on. And they say that they are a younger girl. Okay. You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's a little bit weird? What you should have did is just left that alone. But we know who you are, though. We know exactly what you are.
So that must mean she's a decoy?
She is.
Well, I'm asking you. I mean, how do you come up with the whole decoy thing after she told you she's... What does that mean? You said it, so you must know what it means.
She was on the dude. Thought she was like.
Right, but I'm asking about the word decoy. What does that mean to you? Just that word. Just think about that word alone. Decoy. What's a decoy?
Somebody that's like.
I'm listening.
Hey, you finna piss
Someone
me.
that's like... Explain it, Dan. You said it, so you must know. What's a decoy?
I said a lot of things.
I know that. I've read it, Daniel. You talk a big game.
I don't know to like just to set up. I don't know.
To set up someone?
Maybe some type of robbery. I don't know.
Like all right. So you think I would try to rob you?
So you had the idea that you was getting set up to be robbed, and you still came. So you just dumb. You just dumb, bro. You came somewhere still thinking there was a high % chance that I'm gonna get robbed, but I'm gonna go anyway because I might be able to hit.
You asked her to send you a spicy pic. What do you mean by that?
Man, I don't know. I'm like still even like.
Now, what were you saying that again? About the cuddling?
I was saying I was like, because when I came inside, he said, "Is it okay that I was like, I was becoming kind of lost. What, like,
Yeah, when she told you she was, what was your initial thought?
it's like, what the fuck? I'm like, what?
Like you never heard of it before, or like it didn't sound familiar to you at all.
And she asked me how old I said I thought she was 18, because.
Okay. So this whole time up until you got here, you thought she was 18.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I'm talking to her the whole.
First of all, you're 21 going for an 18-year-old. There's an issue with that in itself. You're 21 years old. You are legal to go anywhere. You can go to any club. You can go to any. You can do anything, bro. You can do anything. So why on earth are you resorting to an 18-year-old in the first place? Why? Why? When you can have somebody who's 21, you have somebody who's 22, 23. You feel me? Why are we going younger though? Why are we? That's what I'm confused about. Why are we going younger?
A whole bunch of females. They're all just hitting you up. So many that you just can't keep track of them.
I'm hitting them up and talking to them.
Okay. Well, how many is it that you're talking to?
It's a good amount. It's on different apps.
It must be, because whenever I've talked to a female and I had their picture, I pretty much always knew who I was talking to.
Exactly.
Where does your dad think that you took his car to today? Where'd you tell him you were going?
We're going to the store.
To the store? About 35 minutes away.
Bro, could not have thought of a worse excuse, bro. So what you gonna do about the groceries? You gonna actually go to the grocery store? Were you actually gonna make that trip or no? You was just gonna walk back in the house with no groceries and think, oh yeah, you're not gonna know. He ain't gonna know I ain't go to the grocery store. I ain't got no groceries. And then from Costco, you gonna have boxes? This ain't no regular grocery store. You can't just go and run to the grocery store real quick after you leave our house and just get something and be like, oh yeah, I was at the grocery store. No, you got to have big old boxes of stuff. He's stupid, bro. This is the dumbest person I've ever seen, bro. The dumbest person I have ever seen, bro.
It was a pretty, big bulk store. So he's planning on you coming back with boxes of things. What would he think if he found out that you brought his car out here to come and meet instead of going to Costco?
I already got the groceries, but
Oh, you already got them?
yeah.
Oh, so you already have the cover-up story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, why lie to him, though, even, if you thought you were coming to meet an 18-year-old?
I don't know. It's just get the groceries and then I'll just be home afterwards.
Daniel, do you see how many holes there are in your story?
What do you mean by holes?
Holes in your story. When someone says that, I mean, basically, I can just tell you're lying. I'm just going to be straight up with
Lying
you.
about what?
We can all tell, bro.
Because if you told, why would you tell your dad, hey, Dad, I'm going to Costco as a cover-up story to go meet an 18-year-old, which is completely legal? Why not just say, hey, Dad, I'm going to see a friend?
That's what I'm saying. If you go to the store, you're not going to be in the store for 4 hours. What are you doing in the store for 4 hours? Nothing. There's not that much in the store for you to be in the store for that. You don't got that much money to be in the store for 4 hours. We can tell by the way he's dressed.
So you figured you'd go to Costco and then stop and over here and commit a felony with a... Is that the thinking? And then mosey on your way back? I mean, that's what it looks like from the chat log.
I mean, girl, two that thought was 18.
You thought she was 18. Okay. Why were you being so careful in the video chat? Why were you being so careful during the video chat? Asking her,
That's just who I am.
you're just a careful guy,
Just ask a lot of questions.
even though you don't ask who you're meeting because you seem to not even know who you were meeting tonight or what her name was or anything. I mean, you don't seem like that thorough of a person. Doesn't seem like you look into things too much.
I really don't.
But you do acknowledge when someone tells you they're... Do you see how it looks like that? You see how this looks, right?
Yeah.
Looks like what?
What do you think it looks like? The whole situation.
I don't know what's even going on here.
You know what's going on here? It looks to me like you're here to for sex. Do you not see how it could look like that?
Who is this? Who is that? Wait. Time out. Y'all just gonna have somebody random walk in the house and not explain who this is? Who is this?
What do you do for work, Daniel?
I do IT support.
IT support? So you're on the phones all day?
Not all day. It's just mostly chat logs.
You do what?
No, it's just mostly just like chat logs, typing.
Chat logs, typing. So that's what you do for a job.
Yeah.
But you can't keep track of the multiple people you're talking to in your phone. But you work an IT job. How did you get that job?
Entry level.
I understand that. I mean, was it just something that they just needed people for?
Yeah.
Are you very proficient at that job?
No.
I get the work done.
You get the work done?
Yeah.
Seems like you're trying to get some work done with this. Tell you that.
I mean, I better do.
I understand. But for someone who works in the IT field, you would think you'd be able to keep track of who you're talking to in your phone. Especially when someone tells you they're... You would think that you would try not to accidentally meet a... That's what you're saying. You're saying you accidentally met up with right?
Basically.
Because you're saying you thought she was 18 at first.
Yeah, because when I walked in, she said she was 18. I'm looking at her like crazy. Like, what the... What?
You didn't
But
leave?
before that, she did tell you. But you just couldn't keep track of the messages. Right? Okay. I mean, I look at this chat log and I see you typing these things and just one question comes to my mind. Really, nigga?
He know he want to laugh. Look, he know he's smiling. He know he want to laugh. He know he wants to laugh. He know he finna go to jail, but he know he want to laugh. You can see it, bro.
So when is your dad expecting you to be back with his vehicle?
Exactly.
Sometime later.
Sometime later. That's a long Costco trip.
It's Costco.
Are you getting groceries for the apocalypse?
I was just... And I will return whenever I return.
Just whenever?
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't have anywhere to go today, just...
No.
Okay. Maybe you should give him a call right now and explain the situation.
Yes, please, please.
I have to give him a call.
What's
Yes.
Do I have to, like...
I just think it'd be courteous. Don't you? Because now at this point, since you came to do what you did, we're going to have to report that vehicle's license plate number, which we already have, to the authorities. They may come knocking on... You live with your dad?
Yeah.
They may come knocking at the door one day wondering why that vehicle was taken to come and commit this felony act. And now it might look like it was your dad.
Yeah. If I was his dad, let me go to jail because you want to commit a felony. As soon as I get out of jail, I'm going right back to jail because yeah.
Don't you think you should explain that to him so he kind of knows what to expect? What's possible?
It's very possible they can knock on your door looking for somebody that didn't even commit the crime that you did.
I'll just tell them it was me then.
You'll tell him what?
I'll just tell them that they're looking for me then.
No,
Tell him to fill him in?
No, I'll tell them they're looking for me then.
Oh, they're looking for you? Oh, okay. So are you going to be on the run or? Okay. Okay. Do you think you should just give him a courtesy call just to let him know what's going on, the possibilities, that sort of thing?
I mean, at some point, he's probably asleep.
He's probably asleep.
Wake him up.
I think you should try. It's pretty early. I know it's
Yeah.
Ramadan and everything, but...
No, that means we're getting up because
Oh, true. You're right. Because I'm going to be real with you, Daniel. This is one of these things. It's illegal. It's not something you can just walk away from. We do have to report this to authorities and get the proper parties involved. And now your dad's car is involved in it too. I don't think he would be very happy about it.
I will call him.
So I think it would be in your best interest just to give him a call and let him know, what's going on.
I mean, again, he's asleep. Like,
Well, wouldn't you say this is...
He left when I was,
Wouldn't you say this is an emergency? Or like a bit urgent?
I'll let him know when I get home.
You're not going home. What does he not understand? You're going to jail. You are not seeing home. That's why they're telling you to call him. They talking about I'm gonna tell him when I get home in 10 years.
Is that what you think is happening?
Hey,
What?
What's up?
So, what's happening?
Do you think you're going home tonight after this?
Am I going somewhere else?
We're going to find out in a little bit.
Daniel, you under the influence of anything right now? You under the influence of anything right now?
No.
You don't smoke weed or anything?
No.
Because you don't seem like you're all there right now.
Is it the short-term memory loss?
Has to be.
I think you should give him a call, Daniel, before it's too late.
I'll call him this time.
I mean, he's going to be wondering where his car's at.
Especially if it gets impounded, bro.
So it sounds like they may be out there right now discussing logistics and whatnot. Don't you think he'd be wondering where his car is?
Is it not outside?
are you dumb, bro?
Say in the event, after we show this evidence to authorities and you're taken into custody tonight, you obviously wouldn't be driving that car back to him, right? If that happened.
No.
So, don't you think you should let him know where his car is? Daniel, I can hear like 20% of the words that you're saying.
I just thought this was somebody else I was talking to.
You thought this was a completely different person.
Yeah.
What person did you think this was that you were talking to on your phone? Oh, you thought you were meeting this one?
Yeah.
Daniel, I'm going to be real. She's way out of your league. Are you sure that's a real person? So the last thing you said was add me on Snapchat, and you dropped your Snapchat name. She left you on red. And didn't tell you to come over or give an address.
So he got left on red, bruh. First of all, let's keep it a buck. Look at this guy right here. Look at him. Do we really think he got all these girls he's talking to unless they all minors? I doubt it. I highly doubt this man got all these girls he talking to. Let's be for real, bro.
So she's expecting you to come over, right? If you came to the wrong house. Shouldn't you call her and tell her that you went to the wrong house? It's taking a long time to respond for someone who's expecting you to show up. So she thinks you're coming to her house right now, right? This is the person. It's weird she didn't answer. She thought she's expecting you. That's really weird. Was that the wrong girl? I know it's hard to keep track of them. It looks like you got all the hoes on Snapchat. Well, Daniel, who's the girl that you were supposed to be meeting tonight? That was her? Why didn't she answer? Yeah, I don't know, Daniel. Never heard of this happening before. It's very unfortunate that you, one, still kept talking to someone that told you they're and then accidentally met them. Because you thought you were meeting an 18-year-old today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I talked to, and I said it before, I talked to like a lot of
girls. Yeah.
So I just,
Have any girls in your Snapchat recently gave you their address and told you to come over? Besides this one?
I have one. I think I have one on my messages.
Can I see that one? So was that from today then?
No, it wasn't from today.
When did she send you her address?
Maybe like a couple weeks ago.
Bro, who's holding the camera? Hold the camera still. Please stop moving the camera, bro. Relax. Chill, bro.
Were you supposed to show up to that address today?
No. I think this is for somebody else.
So how... Okay, Daniel.
Right.
All right.
You can't win an argument with an idiot.
Yeah, I'm trying, and it's just... Yeah. It's just weird to me that you even carried on a conversation with a and then accidentally met her.
He's
that
lying.
Just baffles me.
Bro, he's lying.
But I guess that's what happens when you're talking to so many girls.
Listen, bro. You're never going to confuse who you're talking to. Never. I promise you that. You're never going to do that. Nobody does that. All this, I'm confused. I thought I was talking to somebody else. No, sorry. It doesn't happen. Then y'all on Snapchat, y'all got different usernames. And most of the time, somebody's username gonna have their name in there. He's lying.
Daniel, are you sure you don't want to call your dad? I mean, I think you should give him a call.
Let's talk to him after.
You don't want to?
I'll talk to him after. Because I'm still, I don't even really understand what's even going on here.
You still don't understand what's going on here? Well, what do you think is going on?
Right. Please tell us.
Well, I mean, I know now because you guys said this is
You just said you don't know, fam.
Girl.
Yeah. So now you know what's going on.
Yeah, now I know now.
Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. Well, Daniel, there's nothing else you have to say. I have to let you know. I'm Skeeter Jean with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up with kids online for sex. And you just been skeeted in 4K.
Can you guys step up for now while I talk to him in here?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Perfect, thank you. Let's get some information from you fellas. Is it
Sure.
just the three of you here?
There's a few of us.
I was also texting a whole bunch of other girls.
Thank you. Look, he a go to it. I was thinking like, bro, please leave the mic on the couch so we can hear, because I want to hear everything they say, bro. Thank you. You the go, Skeet. You the go.
And we talked about meeting up here, and that's when I came here. And I came inside and she told me she was.
She told you she was.
Yeah, and I said I thought she was 18, and then that's when these guys came in.
So you said you showed up here and she told you she was here.
Yeah.
How old did you think she was initially?
I thought she was 18.
Thought she was 18?
Talked to a whole bunch of
Okay,
girls.
well, I'm gonna tell you, I looked through the text messages and she told you she was. You acknowledged that she.
Yeah, but
So you know you knew she was.
I thought I was talking to somebody else.
You thought you were talking to somebody else?
Yeah. I know
Daniel,
about
just so you're aware, we've looked through all the Snapchats and everything already, so
Yeah.
we know the entire conversation.
Yeah.
With us, being truthful goes a lot farther for everything that you're already in some trouble, right? You know that by us just being here. So trying to talk your way out of the hole and trying to justify whatever isn't gonna work. When we already know the conversation.
He want to stand in the way so we can't record. You know what you doing, bro. Don't side on me. You know exactly what you doing, bro. Move out the way so we can see him, bro. How are we breaking any laws by recording him being questioned? We're not breaking no laws. Move out the way, Captain.
I believe you came here knowing that she was.
Okay, well, as we saw the pictures of you, your name, I mean, we know it's you. I mean, like my friend said, it's better just to be honest right now. Being honest is going to get you further than trying to lie your way out of it. Right? I know you know the truth. We know the truth. Just be honest, okay? What were your intentions coming here today?
Again, as soon as I came inside.
What's that?
I said again, as soon as I came inside, the girl told me she was. And I was like, what the hell? And I told her, she asked me, who do you think I was? I told her about your 18, and then that's when the guys came in.
Okay, well, like we already established, we know that's not the truth.
Did you come here to have sex with her?
Hmm?
Did you come here to have sex with her?
No, I just came here to chill.
You came here to chill. So there was there any talk about sex or anything sexual in your conversations with her?
Yes.
Before I search you, it's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me.
Yeah.
You
get a copy of this video.
I already got that already. Okay. Well, what?
I was just saying hypothetically, if he was cuffed tonight, I told him.
We didn't say for sure.
Oh, his dad's gonna be pissed. I had to hit him with an RM.
Right. Don't say that. Oh, bro. Why do you gotta have my name, bro? Oh, he called. Don't tell me you called his dad.
All right, so the cops took away our boy Daniel. However, I was able to pull up what I think is his dad's phone number, and he drove his dad's car to get here, and it's still out there because Daniel got arrested, and his dad's not going to have his car back, which means he's not going to be able to go to the store in the morning and get his prune juice. He's like 74 or something, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try calling him right now just to see if he answers so he can tell him the situation since Daniel didn't want to fucking do it himself.
First of all, how did you find his dad's information? Who are you? Who is he? Go sign up for the police or something.
Hi, am I speaking to Emmanuel?
Who is it?
This is Skeeter Hansen. Hi, I'm Skeeter Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. Would your son be Daniel by chance?
Come again?
Is your son named Daniel?
Yes.
And did Daniel happen to drive your car somewhere tonight, sir?
He told me he was going to buy something at the store.
Yeah, he said he was going to buy something at the store. We are aware of that. However, what I have to tell you, sir, is that he actually was caught up in a sting operation trying to meet a female for sex. That is actually what he used your car for. The car is actually here in Chaska, Minnesota, and your son Daniel has been taken into custody by the Chaska Police Department for these offenses.
What did he do? Francesca, you said he's 13-year-old child to have sex with her?
Yes, to have sex with a female. And yeah, he is currently in custody at the Chaska Police Department.
He told me he was going to the store here.
No, sir, he didn't go to the store. There were actually no groceries found in the vehicle.
So he lied about that too, because he said he went to the grocery store. So he lied about that too. Okay, but he just lied about everything. He probably don't even got a Costco membership. That was probably a lie too.
Maybe he was planning to go to the store after, but he is currently in custody. And your vehicle is actually here in Chaska. Now, we were going to have to arrange to have it towed, and we don't want to do that and inconvenience you with an impound.
He left here. He told me he was going to pick up some groceries for the mom at the store.
For the mom, that's what he said. Yeah. Well, unfortunately he didn't do that. Yeah.
I've been looking for him. I sent my son to go and look for him because we trust him to. I asked him to get to that place and call the police.
To call the police. Well, your son is with the police, sir. Your son Daniel, if that's the one you're referring to.
Yeah, not my son. I sent my second son.
Oh, your second son.
He's mad about the store because he was gone for so long. You see, when he got there, it was light outside. It's dark. It's nighttime. That's how long he was there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you were not going to be to the store and back that quick. That was such a dumb lie. That was the dumbest lie he could have ever told, bro. That was the dumbest lie he could have told, fam.
What a mess.
Yeah, it is a mess. It's a big old mess. Okay, there's a car here behind Daniel's dad's car. Let's see what this is about. How you doing?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Are you Daniel's brother?
Oh, yeah.
You're Daniel's brother?
Yeah.
Okay, this would be Daniel's dad's vehicle?
Is that your dad's car?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Daniel was taken into police custody earlier today.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to meet a female for sex.
Yeah, and I spoke to your dad on the phone just a little bit ago about
First
it.
of all, why you recording me?
Oh, we just record everyone we talk to.
I don't.
We'll
Okay.
blur your face out.
Well, you're free to leave whenever.
No, you can't record me, man.
Oh, actually, we can legally. It's a one-party consent state.
Yeah.
We just document everything.
You can't record me.
Oh, you want to leave?
No, I'm definitely gonna leave, but you can't.
Okay.
You can't record me.
Oh, we can.
And,
We have police authorization.
And I'm telling you, you can't record me.
That's okay. It's a one.
They sound the same, so y'all both stupid. Oh, the whole family dumb. Okay, so the whole family's stupid. Okay, all right. He wasn't on drugs. Daniel wasn't on drugs, bro. That's just how he act. The whole family act like that. The dad more upset about the store than what his son did. You know what I'm saying? He not even upset about his car. He's concerned about the store more than his son or his car.
One-party consent state, sir. We can record you.
Yeah.
And you're on our property.
You can't record me, man.
Okay. Well, we can, but okay. Were you going to take the vehicle? Because we were going to have it towed otherwise.
I'm gonna pick up the vehicle, but
Okay.
again,
Do you have anyone else that can come get it?
yep, I'm gonna pick it up.
Could you just kind of give us a heads up whenever you're come back to get it?
Sure.
Okay, appreciate that. And my name is Skeeter Hansen. Just shoot me a call or text whenever you're going to pick it up.
Where is he?
He would be at the Chaska Police Department
Okay.
right now. So,
Okay.
yes, sir. Just give me a heads up when you're going to pick it up.
Thank you, sir.
Nice meeting you. Hey, this brother's probably a predator too.
Probably. They all I'm telling you, bro. Bro might just be a predator too. Him and his brother. First of all, how do you find out where his dad's car at? How do you find out where his dad's car is? Interesting. Got the wrong people out here being predators, bro. But he in jail. That's crazy, bro. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. Look, I don't know what's up with him, bro. If you getting your girls confused, you just don't need none. Let's keep it a buck, bro. But let's be real. Do he even got girls, bro? Let's be honest, bro. Do we really think he got girls, bro? You can tell who really got girls and who don't, bro. But look, man, thank y'all so much for watching, man. If you liked the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, man. Follow me on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Links are in the bio below, man. Look, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the support. It means so much to me, man. Look, y'all already know the drill, man. Y'all be safe, be smooth. Remember, Jesus loves you. And I'll see y'all next video, man. Peace.